6 years ago today, I went and had a lung lobectomy for my lung cancer. And during that time, I was full of power, full of faith, full of God, and believing for the best. I was so grateful and thankful to my doctors and my surgeons and the nurses and all my family and friends who gathered around me and just formed a beautiful web to let me know that I was so loved and so needed in this world. As time went on, I continued to maintain my faith because it was just a part of my life that had always played a significant role. But as things got tougher and as my life progressed and I started getting back to my regular life, when I was told that I had cancer again, it took a real big toll on me. And a lot of things that people don't realize, even with stage 1 cancer, depression can set in and settle in. But by the time you're on your second cancer, people begin to actually leave you because they can't handle your diagnosis when you're supposed to be the one that's struggling. But that's when they flee. And you try to hold on to your faith a little harder, a lot tougher, a lot stronger. But for friends and family, I like to encourage them to know that that's when us cancer patients need you the most, that we don't need y'all to ghost us. We need y'all to love us and hold on to us and be our strength when we are so very, very weak. And it's not to bash anybody, because just like you guys are scared, we're scared. We don't know what the next day is going to bring, but we rest in believing that we're still going to have hope to get through this, that we're going to be tough enough to fight, and that prayerfully we don't advance in our stages, or that it does not get too bad. I have a friend who has cancer, and you would never know. He has the joy of the Lord that stays his strength and his constant companion. And that is something that I long to make sure that I do for the rest of my life, is to continue to have God as my constant companion, my constant friend through this journey. And maybe even some of you, to have my family hold me up, hold my arms up like they did in the Bible when I get weak and I can't hold them up myself. But I know that I'm going to continue to have hope, because sometimes hope is all that we have left to hold on to. And I'm grateful that once the cancer was gone for the second time, that people did start coming back around and, treating me like a regular person again. But it is hard. This battle is hard, even in a stage 1 journey.